Hi there, welcome back to EU4 Third Rome on Hard. We're playing as Muscovy here. Muscovy? Muscovy? Oh my god, I'm struggling with the name. Ever and ever again. Because of bad habits. But now we have a lot of things to do. As you can see here, some of our provinces lack cores. That's because we just won a war against Novgorod. We've gained control of the White Sea, which is here. And so we have acquired another of the centers of trade. So in the Age of Discovery, which will probably be still a while, still have time to maybe also get Kazan. Then have 5 centers of trade, if we can call them. So that's one of our agendas, like, because something has happened to our ruler too, our Grand Knyaz. So it could be like a Caesar, like it's probably equivalent to a Kaiser somehow, but it's a great noble. The Knyaz is like a great king. Ivan III Veliki Rurikovich, in reality he was Ivan the Great, and of course he has had great success here, right? Wow. Muscovy now. Hey there, Europe. Yeah, of course the provinces are bigger, but anyways, what has he developed? He's become a zealot, which means, like, in the course of this war he's become a zealot, which means like our future enemies are maybe again Novgorod for Tikhvin and Ladoga, but in reality, our Ivan the Great is probably looking into Kazan, into the Great Horde, into Astrakhan. All of these are Sunni, and he wants to convert them. Like, Ivan the Great is the one who introduced the Constantinople seal, the Constantinople heraldry, into the Russian or into the Moscovian heraldry, and so he would look into the component of faith as well. So from now on we'll tend to prefer the church and the clergy also as an estate, to on the one hand help us, on the other hand to help them too, and to gain them, give them control over some countries, some states. We'll look into Kazan as a next opponent that we might have. They're allied with Astrakhan, Crimea, and the Timurids, which is, like, the Timurids is probably a very great power. We'll have a look. Yeah, they are at least a great power. And we'll look at some good opportunity to get into Kazan and to, if we can, capture the province of Kazan. For one, its trade center. And yeah, as a second thing is we want to convert them, of course, from Sunni to Orthodox. So the Orthodoxy. That is one of the plans we have. The other plan is we might find a friend in Sweden. Now that we are looking to the east to expand, Sweden is not so much like a competitor for the lands of Novgorod at the moment. It is much more a future ally that we may help to gain freedom from Denmark, because if Denmark would inherit the throne of Sweden, that would be terrible for us. So that's the thing. On the other hand, we also have the goal to accumulate some money, because we still have that mission. Need to get it done, but we had like that opportunity to get into Novgorod for like nothing, and we just had to seize that opportunity. So what we're doing now is we're saving some administrative power for coring, and we're saving some money for the mission, and then we'll see what we can get. Now, we have lost the conquest casus belli against Novgorod. That is understandable. And we now can build some kind of fleet too. Look at that. In the White Sea. We should probably protect our trade there, but I'm not sure. Novgorod even has like the bigger income from this, which is crazy. Now Rostov has also embraced the Renaissance. Let's see, we also have a new technology. Going to the Arquebus is a pretty good idea, I'd say. So we're still in our golden age where all the costs are reduced, so definitely go for that. We can now go for a superior unit type. Eastern Militia is staying the same, but Ruzina Cavalry is replaced through Stratioti Cavalry. What is that? Stratioti developed in the Albanian Greek areas of the Balkan. With little or no armor, they were armed with sabers, lances and maces. This light cavalry was excellent for screening reconnaissance and for raiding into disarrayed or fleeing enemies. The fall of Byzantium, many sought refuge in the west, and the Venetian Stratioti cavalry of the late 15th century... Oh, all right, yeah, that's fitting. It's believed by some to have introduced modern light cavalry tactics to the west. Very good for us. And yet, we're in the minus again. Sometimes I don't understand. I mean, I think we should be in the plus. Because we deserve it. No, just because we should be... Oh, look at that. We're gaining 100 sailors. 100 sailors. That is a pretty exclusive club, right? We're collecting in Kazan. What's going on here? Countries wish to hire condottieri. What? Astrakhan. Foreign countries are likely to accept condottieri offers, provided your troops have access to them. Astrakhan. Really, Astrakhan? What war do they lead? Against Gazikomuk. Well, Astrakhan, what are you? You have a different religion. You're Sunni. We're not going to help you because, yeah, our ruler is a zealot. He won't go into that. So, now what is that? We need to send that 1,000 cavalry over here. Have to combine these armies. How is it going here? It's going very well. Let's see. We have to look at the coring efforts too. Like maybe we can call this one and call this one. Should call them as quickly as we can. To again get our country in check. We have to be watchful. So the next would be 12. So next month we can go for another coring effort. Look at that. We're in the plus again. I really don't know how it works that we sometimes have +3 and then the other time we have minus something or just a very near plus. And we have Piotr Barclay de Tolly, our diplomat. What should we do with him? We have definitely looked into Sweden. Gaining some positive relations with Sweden would be good. So we're going to... We could influence the nation. Let's see. That would help them as well. But it would cost a lot. We don't have the money for it. We'll improve relations first with Sweden. We could do that with our subjects too. Rostov or Odoryev. That's terrible. Terrible choices. We have plus 46 here, plus 38. No, we'll go for Sweden first. We're not in a hurry to integrate our vessels again. So we'll make friends with Sweden at the moment. So 18 is next. Maybe we can support their independence from Denmark and so split that block. I mean, our king is like a strategic genius. He would think along these lines, even if it's not the best. It's a creative idea. And yes, we need to fill our coffers again. That will be probably done easily once our overextension is gone. Before that, it is kind of not that easy. Let's see, our rebel factions are growing. Thankfully, we have Opricina. But we'll wait until they are a little higher. 10% each month. Oh my god. 40%. Yeah, we'll wait, we're at 150. Yeah, let's use it right away. The Opricina is a purge done by a secret state police and will impact progress for all rebel factions by 30%. There we go. So we're gaining points again. So we have the chance to stop that somewhere. Giving us some time at least. Can make another core here. Cargopol would be next. Kolmogorov is going to be one of the first ones. It also has the highest development. 11. It's also the trade center. It makes absolutely sense to concentrate your developments, in my opinion, in the trade centers and in the capital and in the capital state. But we're doing sometimes we're doing some development for roleplay reasons. Like if we have bad iron, we might improve the worst iron province we have by a bit, like 2 or 3 times development. Just because the king thinks, yeah, we must do something there. It is our duty to help them out. So they can make better iron. Something like that. So now, Kazan. We can surely claim something already. Let's claim Kazan. Kazan itself. Now all our coring is on the way, and oh my god. 28. We could handle them. We could go for harsh treatment. That is very, very costly, but still we should do it. Because they will lose support as we gain cores. Like a lot of support will they lose. Olonets is now our core. Karelian. Well, it is accepted. The same culture group. It's not the best, but it is okay. And look at that. We're back gaining some money again. Oh, what is about the 4th army? That is too big, right? We have to split up a bit. Send some militia over. And maybe some cavalry. Look at that mix. Select them and send them over to Moscow. Because, yeah, we have a big supply limit there. 28. That should help. Send them away. Come on, we have 17 supply limit. They need to leave. Tver has insulted us again. That's so strange. And now the trade center is part of our patrimony. Look at that. Wow, the income is rising like... Wow. Now, soon we'll have the money coming in. Shenkursk, overextension is going down, the unrest is going down. We have to look into maybe the clergy and the boyars. What can they do for us? Could raise levies, which we don't need at the moment. A general, not really. Lose prestige. And they gain loyalty and influence. I don't know. Can the burghers do something? We could ask them for a contribution. Could grant them a monopoly. We'll decrease their loyalty by 10. We should use it. It is a kind of a little bit risky. Trade efficiency goes down a bit, but it is worth it, as we're gaining a lot of money through that. And let's see, what can we get from the clergy? Demand administrative support would be nice. Recruit an inquisitor, a minister. No, not really. We could look into maybe something here. An icon. The icon of Elusa would be good. Or the icon of Christ the Pantocrator again. I think that's overall a very good one. When can we do that? In 1493. Oh well. Maybe we'll get a decision. On Penza, Simbirsk. Yeah, we have gained that. Oh, too few rivals. At least 3 rivals we need now. Denmark and Lithuania. Oh my god, look at that. We'll choose Kazan because it's the enemy of our faith. We can go for one more diplomatic relation, which is why we're improving relations with Sweden. They're not Orthodox, but should do something to help them. Gain 10 prestige here. And finally have that done. Now let's see, we still need Ryazan or Smolenskas. But of course, if you're role-playing, you're not going for... I have that list here, so we can form Russia. We want to make Russia great, but not like after that list here. First thing a zealot would go for is, of course, heathens, and then heretics. Heretics are the Lithuanians, heathens, the Kazani. Of course, heathens have a higher priority. They also have very juicy lands, if you could say so. The idea of this divine supremacy is there, and oh, look at that, devoutness would be the next. Religious traditions, Inquisition versus heretics. If we have the Inquisition, then we might go against Lithuania. Improvements in production technology. That's something that is really loved by Grand Kniaz Ivan III Rurikovich. He's an industrious guy. There are reports of farmers and miners being more productive than local bailiffs expect them to be. Should investigate if there's something that the entire nation of Mashowi can benefit from. We will spare no expenses. Because he's an industrious guy, he loves that. So, and we have accumulated money, we're gaining prestige. Current inflation is 1.1, we can reduce it. Using 67, I don't know. No, not yet reduce it. Let's see if we can get a new fine mission. Proper fleet. What would be a proper fleet? 75 of the force limit of our fleet. What is the force limit of our fleet? Let's see. 14. We could build light ships like barks. We would need like 10 of them. And then we could protect the White Sea. That wouldn't be too bad. Would it be something that Ivan the Great would do? I don't know. Krim. The Krim. The rival of our rival. The Krim. Let's see. What religion has the Krim? Sunni. Oh, we're surely not going to help the Sunni Krim. That's not something for us. Protect our brethren in Bryanskas. Our religious brethren in Bryanskas are being cruelly persecuted. Bryanskas. Here. Representatives of the local religious congregations in the area claim that our troops and administrators will be welcomed as friends if we only free them of their oppressors. Oh, now. That would be the rational thing to do. That would be what the Zealot does, right? We need to protect... I mean, we have... they are sending for us, basically, to free them. We'll protect our brethren in Bryanskas. We can take Kurskas and Severia. And so, one of our next opponents, depending on the situation, might be Lithuania. Yeah, now that we have so much money, let's also look into strategic improvements. Of course, a Zealot would definitely try to build churches wherever it makes sense, of course, but we have Kostroma that is so well developed, and we might just build a church here too. Let's see. Do we have some buildings here? No buildings yet. Yeah, of course, Yaroslavl. Kostroma is like the place to found another church here. Local tax modifier goes up. What is the base tax here? Yearly 12, which means the church will give us like 3 or something. 4? 4. At least 4 or 5 per year will be given by the church. So it definitely makes sense to build a church here. I'll build a church in Kostroma. Let's look at the other provinces that might be good in our country. Province overview. Let's look at the I don't know, at the tax base. Kostroma and Moskva delivering most of the tax. Then we have Novgorod. Wow, that's not a good tax. Kolomna. Kolomna has a good tax. Hey, we wanted to sort that from the tax income. Now we have it sorted. Kolomna, Totma, Rzev, Starodub, Nizhny Novgorod. Well, why not Kolomna? Let's see, what is overall the more Yeah, we want it in the biggest ones. So we'll look at, yeah, Nizhny Novgorod also has a good production and a good manpower, so it needs a church from a roleplay standpoint. Nizhny Novgorod needs that church, and then that should be enough. Here it is. There we go. Tax is okay. Oh, that is Galich. Could go for an edict. That won't help much though. So let's look at that and look at the buildings we have. We have a castle there, and we'll add a church. There we go. We've built some churches. Thanks to the burghers. Thank you, burghers. Building churches absolutely makes sense. Loki is now also considered a part of our patrimony. We're lucky to have it. Ooh, the separatists. We must see if we can control them somehow. Let's look at our Russian abilities. Can we can get the autonomy down? And we should do that because we're at 150. So there we go. Raising Streltsy? No, that won't be needed. Now, what do we have? The non-possessor movement. The church is a large landowner, and this has brought a great deal of wealth to the church. The non-possessors claim that the church is being corrupted by this great wealth. Their opponents argue that the church needs this wealth to carry out its holy mission. The key thing is the church isn't really a big taxpayer. If it was forced to give its land away, it would move it into the hands of people we can tax. The downside would be the church would have less wealth to perform its mission. And of course we're supporting the church authorities in this because we're a zealot. There we go. And we can now choose another icon to be commissioned. What would be that? The icon of Christ the Pantocrator, maybe? Yes. I think that would be like good all in all. We need a lot of construction to be done. I mean, we still have some national unrest. But that will go away, I'm sure. It's already at 4.5, so we're not worrying about that too much. So Christ the Pantocrator will be that again. And we're looking into the buildings again and can see build a church in Kostroma. And maybe we can stop that again. And we will build it in the name of Christ the Pantocrator instead. I mean, that is a little bit of a... could say that is an abuse, but it is also like... we have that new icon that we want to include in the church. And yeah, we're doing it here. And I think it cost us some money. I'm not sure. It might have been very, very foolish. Cancelling the buildings, but nevertheless. Christ the Pantocrator and such. And we might just go for another church, because we're celebrating the arrival of Christ the Pantocrator, and we'll do that in a very good province, like the very good province of Starodub. Let's see, where is Starodub? Here. There we go. Look at that, cargo pull. Also a new part of the patrimony. Look at that, what is going on there? Novgorodian peasants and noble rebels. My god. I hope they're not coming over to attack. Ah, that would be hard. Maximum improved relations. We'll recall the diplomat. What else can we do in Sweden? At 82. Now we could go for a royal marriage. Oh, that is something we cannot do. We could support their independence, but is that really the thing we want to do right now? Probably not. And we're a zealot. Ah, we have prospering times though now. Ivan III Veliki has become renowned for our country's artistic achievements and blossoming economy. Artists, philosophers and poets are flocking to Moscow. The thriving economy has allowed extensive artistic funding. Several fine architectural buildings are being erected and beautiful gardens are built to demonstrate our country's wealth, and many members of our new intellectual elite have ideas on how to improve various parts of our country. What should we go for? Production methods? That would be something he would be a fan of, right? He's productive, or industrious rather, with goods produced. So he would be a fan of more base production in Totma. Invest in better production methods. Here we go. That's what he's shaping. Kazimov has the culture we desire. Very nice. So where will we send our diplomat then? Bryanskas. Do we have a claim on that? Moscovia? Yeah, we have a claim on that. We should probably go into more building of a spy network here even. Lithuania. Just preparing for something. Byzantine refugees. They're welcome, of course. Look at that. There's the book. We can even read something. My lord, Byzantium has fallen to the Saracens. The last bastion of the Roman Empire, city of Constantine, is now in Turkish hands. As Christendom reels from the shock, Byzantine refugees flock to the cities and courts of Europe, bringing with them old manuscripts of classical knowledge. Our wife will love that. Look at that. She's a scholar. She'll love that. Tracts by Aristotle, Plato and Galen, and thorough knowledge of both Latin and Greek. Inviting these refugees to Muscovy might provide an enormous boost to our own efforts in the fields of culture and science. By all means, let them come. Yeah, let them come. Inviting them, of course. We're the third Rome, come on. That's how we feel. The next Constantinople. So let's see who or what we might go for. They have a war against Lithuania. That's going well. Not going well. Not going well with the Crim. Can purchase an ability. Oh, we have more splendor now. Improved war taxes would be something. Justified wars would be good. Yeah, that would be something a zealot would take. Improved war taxes, maybe 2. Really justified wars, because he thinks his wars are justified because of the faith. And so we're taking the justified wars. Maybe we can even control more centers of trade now. Would be great too. Astrakhan has a civil war. My god. Ah, Khalil's continuous scheming has infuriated the nobles. Well, there you go. Disloyal estate of the burghers. Yeah, they are a little bit neglected. We love our clergy at the moment. We may make a generous donation in return for administrative support. These separatists, though, can we handle them again with harsh treatment? How's the unrest doing? It's going down. Yeah, we'll go for another round of harsh treatment. It's just needed to stabilize the country. Cannot have a troop of like 28,000 marauding around here. That will stop us for years. So more claims. Maybe Veda Suvar. Just along that border. Desires of the flesh now. While we have successfully managed to keep the truth from the rest of the court, only a question of time until it gets out, unless we do something. What the Grand Kniaz Ivan III Veliki recently discovered that his wife, Queen Svetlana, is having an affair. My god, we're a zealot. How can we react to that? Not only that, but the other guilty culprit is none other than our advisor, Arkady Kozlov. God, that's our star advisor here. The trust we put in him was obviously unfounded. Well, I mean, we're a zealot. We cannot have an adulteress. Well, maybe that's a little bit hard because we love her because she has done much for the country. She has given us an heir. And what would we do? We could have a tyrannical ruler when we execute Arkady Kozlov. A zealot would also probably not execute someone because maybe he would exile him. Because it's not like in the name of the Christ, like the angered nobles from Pritkov. Divorce. No, that cannot be. This cannot continue. Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing we can do. Like, if we're going for the church, we will not kill him because, yeah, that's probably against Jesus Christ's teachings to kill someone because of that, throwing the first stone and something. And we had a lot of time where we were like single and enjoying our life until 38. A lot has happened there, and so we'll give him the ducats. Bribe him to leave court. But we'll need some money for that. Need a lot of money. We'll need 1 month of reduced army maintenance. This cannot continue. Find out what he wants for his silence. There we go. Now let's go back to our army maintenance in the full. Or in the half at least. We're sending him to exile. And we're looking for a new one. Maybe someone who combats inflation. Or what is he? He's a philosopher. Advisor dedicated to the study of fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. That would be good. And we have Fyodor Aprakshin, Master of the Mint. Coinage is minted to correct standards. That is also very much our thing. Are we more into glory? Or are we more into inflation reduction? Probably we're more into glory, right? Prestigious things. That was what we did in our youth. And we might continue to spread the glory of the realm with a philosopher. I mean, as long as he's philosophizing on the right side of the church. We'll recruit Innocenti. And yeah, his name speaks for himself. I mean, as a zealot, you would love the name Innocenti, right? He's the innocent one, probably. Stjentjev. God, I cannot pronounce him. I mean, we have less power, but we're more happy now, and our wife is faithful again. These separatists, though. These separatists. Our coffers are empty. Not good. Really not good. Casus belli against Tver with a diplomatic insult. Now, might they become our vassal now? Probably not, right? Because of Tverian core provinces. Can only be the surrounding ones. We have a core here. That will get lost in 8 years. We have a claim here. Wow, in 150 years. Here too. Oh my god, we will never have Tver as a vassal. Now we have minor lords. With a Tatar yoke, an increasingly distant memory, the expansion of land directly administered by the Great Krias is becoming increasingly clear that we need more minor landholders. Traditionally, the landed aristocracy were the primary candidates to be given this privilege, even for smaller patches of land. But greater internal stability means that we could likely promote men of other qualities to take care of these matters of economy and agriculture. We could favor the boyar. Could distribute the land among smaller landholders. In that case, smaller landowners have never helped us, and we have never needed them really. Probably want still to favor the boyars, because we want to decrease the autonomy through their help. For the reforms. Distribute the land for smaller landholders. For our Streltsy. 8 Streltsy regiments. My god. Let's see. I mean, the boyars have a great influence, so we can continue to use them. Yeah, they are the favorite of us at the moment. Now we need to go for our mission to protect our brethren in Bryanskas very soon. I mean, we need more claims in Lithuania, of course. Oh, Genoa. No, they are not heathens, but they are heretics. Cannot do this. Can invest in a new technology. What would that bring us? Docks. You may steal maps and get a dock. For better local sailors. Well, we have a harbor now. And what else? Yeah, we need diplomatic technology for our vessels. So yeah, let's just use it. Should be okay. Kazan has been discovered, reducing... Oh. Yeah, we're backwards in technology, so I definitely go for more technology. And now, I mean, look at what we have here. The border provinces are starting to get Catholic, which means we might really concentrate on these ideas to maybe reach the Inquisition. Reserve. Oh, the Lithuanians. They want more from us. But really, we should also go for more. Yeah, production efficiency is also something we would love, right? As an industrious guy. Really, the idea of a workshop that you might have seen in other countries is inspiring Ivan the Great, probably. Might just do that. Oh my god. Our agent has been discovered in Lithuania. It's not good. We cannot fabricate a claim. Well, he's useless when he's discovered. Need to take him back. Need to do something else then. And what would that be? We'll just improve relations with Rostov to maybe integrate them someday. Into our society. And it's time to can build churches again, but we need some fuller coffers. Let's see if Lithuania is maybe we have to look at the power of the other guys. Lithuania has 25,000 infantry, 8,000 cavalry. Really great amount of manpower. We're not in a position to threaten them at the moment. Poland is probably even more powerful. So we'll concentrate on Kazan for now. We could defend, don't get me wrong, but if we attack them, Ryazan... Oh, Ryazan is now only ally of us. Oh, that's great. That is definitely great. They would never become our vassals because of the economic base. Yeah. Yeah, and our economy is really doing well. Let's see about the tax and the churches again. Can invest into a new idea. Devoutness would be good, and yeah, we can also wait here for the workshop. What will devoutness bring us? Tolerance of +1. He's not that much into tolerance, probably. No, maybe he's waiting for the favorite workshop here. And maybe he will build some more churches again. Ivan the Great. One more church to get his mind off of this. Provinces. The tax base. The tax. Starodub, Nizhny Novgorod. Kolomna would be a good one. Totma even. Yeah, that they have gained something recently. Totma would be something good. Yaroslavl. Yaroslavl would definitely be a candidate. Rozev. They have even 5. Yeah. But it's only about tax, right? So Kolomna would be the candidate to have. I believe it was... Oh, I have no idea where it is. Kolomna. Oh, it's here at the border. Yeah, that is a great signal. Also to Ryazan to hold that word of Christ high. Kazan can fabricate more claims. Let's see, we have Udmurtia and Iskar maybe. Iskar would be something. 40. What do we need now? 45. Yeah, that might be the last claim we fabricate. Devoutness. Let's wait until we get the workshop. Burghers are relatively loyal again. Everything is going great so far. Our manpower is not yet at maximum, though. Need to wait a little bit again. The Krim. Poor Krim. Go into more administrative technology soon. There we go. The workshop. Now Renaissance thought. Another idea group. That's probably not something he would do. He's pretty focused on religious ideas at the moment. So we're free to develop the religious ideas now. Rebel uprisings incoming. Still we don't want that. How is that going forward? Maybe if we handle them one last time with harsh treatment, we will be able to stop them. It's a high cost, but next revolt will be in 2.4 years. Rostov. Yeah, we need a new royal marriage with them. Oh no, we have one. All right. It's all okay. So, this was kind of a quiet episode. But we've built a lot of churches, as a true zealot would do. We're claiming a lot in Kazan, as a true zealot would do. We have a new mission, and if we have like a good chance, we might attack Lithuania. At the moment, we might just go for Kazan at the next opportunity we have, and we might position that way once the unrest is gone away. That might be the thing we go for. So, thank you for watching. And happy gaming to you. we'll return to Mashowi and the Third Rome in the next episode. Have a good time until then. Russia loves you.